What's good people, and welcome back to the channel here on Crewboy Productions. My name is BK, and this is the Silly, Nerdy, and Wordy podcast. And this is another nerdy note about Formula One, the movie, starring Brad Pitt and Damsonidris. I am going through the production featurettes, and I am learning a lot and enjoying what I'm learning from this film and how it was made. And today I'm excited to talk about another aspect of this film, which made it feel so authentic when I remember watching it in the theater. What I'm talking about today, again, it comes from the Blu-ray, and that is the Formula One racing aspect of it, specifically the Silverstone part of it, like filming during a actual Formula One season, which is exactly what they did. The director, the film crew, the two lead actors, they went to an actual race weekend at Silverstone. This most likely took place during the 2023 and 2024 or 2024 season. So they didn't film during the actual race with the actual Formula One racers, but they filmed in between races of the Formula One races. So they were there with actual live Formula One racers. The crowd was there, 120,000 plus fans. They actually got to film when they did the national anthem. There is footage out there of Brad Pitt and Damson Idris. There's people have talked about this, but I want to talk about the coordination of how this went down, putting their cars in the race. So another thing that they had to coordinate, of course, they did a lot of practice runs before they did this with the fans and everything there, is one of the executive producers. His name is Tim Bampton. He talked about how they had to coordinate with the production crew, the TV broadcasters, to make sure that the feed of what they were showing to fans live of the actual races versus what they were filming for the movie did not interfere and infect into what fans were seeing at home. And so he basically said, I'm paraphrasing, if you were watching this race that they were there, the film crew of F1, the movie was there. If you were watching this from home, you have no idea that they were there. But if you were there live in person in the grandstands, then you were able to see them there on the racetrack. What they did is they filmed in between the actual races of the Formula One race. They only had one day to get this filming done at Silverstone. So you had the 120,000 plus fans there. You had the pit crew that you see in the film in their costumes there, doing what they were doing on the radio. And then the film crew had to be in their costumes. They were AXP costumes as well. And then the two cars there that the two lead actors are in. And so it's just an interesting thing that they film during an actual race weekend at Silverstone. That made it more authentic. And as I remember seeing the film in the theater, it felt a little bit more real, so to speak, in terms of those race weekends at those during the season of the Formula One. And of course, the racers that you see in this movie, they are actually Formula One racers, real life racers. So this was a partnership with the filming of this movie as well as the sport of F1 and the races and the racers. They got them actually in the movie, and one of the Formula One racers is an actual executive producer on this film. And that Formula One racer is, as I'm looking at my TV with the Blu-ray on, Lewis Hamilton. He is one of the executive producers on this film. He is an actual Formula One racer. There's a lot of coordination that went down with this. in terms of having to go in between with the cars and the pit crews and the walking and everything and getting everyone involved, and then filming in between actual Formula One races to get the footage that they got during this live environment. One of the actors said it's like being on stage in the theater on steroids, which is essentially what it is, because they had to get these shots and get it done quickly. They had limited time and there was no room for error, the same as it is on stage in Broadway, because you're there, the audience is there, there's no room for error. The fact that they went in there to an actual live Formula One race weekend at Silverstone and filmed with fans there, with the racers there, in that environment, and as well as filming the national anthem with the two actors there, I think that's pretty cool that they did that. I just wanted to talk about that aspect of the filming process, and which makes those scenes feel much more authentic as you rewatch this film or watch it for the first time. If you like those sort of details, subscribe to the channel here on Crew Boy Productions. Follow the podcast at the Silly, Nerdy, and Wordy Podcast, wherever you get your podcasts. Just hit the follow button so you get more uploads as I upload them. You can also follow me on TikTok for shorts at Nerdy Podcaster 124. I put the shorts there. And thank you to all the new subscribers. Thank you to all the listeners. I appreciate it. I also have a channel that's shorts only. It's called Crew Boy Productions Presents Nerdy Notes, where I put the shorts on there. Both old shorts and new shorts are there. So subscribe to that channel as well. That's all it's going to be for today. I hope you got something out of it. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And until next time, we will talk soon.